The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Well, how you doing today? They say it's President's Day. All right, which one? Huh? Things are closed as well. Well, guess what? We're going to make through this day and have some fun. If you don't know who I am, guess what? I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. So do yourself a favor, get a tab and a pen. You're going to need it for steps so we can begin. See, I'm going to give you rules and tools. Now, guess what? I've been in the credit industry for 4 decades plus. And what happens is I wrote a lot of the rules and tools. And this is live. Get a question, just ask the question, type it out. Well, we got to understand a couple things today. At the beginning, no pictures, no recording. Why? It's a mindset. Do you realize you control your destiny because what you think every day? And you get up what, early? No. Some of you kind of drag around. Tomorrow you should get up an hour, maybe 2 earlier, so you can find your me time. Now, for me, I accomplished all my goals. I got to millionaire corporate status at 14 and a half. That's right. First billion at 21, double billion 26, 3.7 billion in 2009. Having fun through corporate structure. Now that's me in 1981. Highest and fastest kick on planet Earth. So I guess white man can jump. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? I'm going to show you some goodies you can get today. Okay? We're going to play. Now, the mindset's what I talked about. Let's think about something. I want to break a goal down for me, and I want you to do the same thing for you. Here's what I did about the kick. I was kicking the door jam at 10. I kicked the basketball hoop literally when I was 14 and a half at T-Week Junior High. The Register newspaper took a picture that white boys can jump. Well, since I can do the splits every which way I can, and if I can reach my hand up like this, like I'm doing now, and touch the basketball hoop, or at least the net, that's 9 feet to 10 feet. Okay. See, I always broke it down into goals and steps. If I could touch it, I could kick it. I'd like you to write down, see it, believe it, go get it. See it, believe it, go get it. Because that's what I've used since I designed that when I was 9.5 years old. Now, I want you to think about something today. You know what? every goal you have, there are 38 steps to reach the goal. If we made a master goal list today, the bottom line is you're going to have your goals, everything you want. I'm probably going to redo it for you anyway and do it my way. So I get people to millionaires and billionaires. It'll be up to you to follow through. But guess what we get? It takes 8 times to hear something. Here, 8 times. If you go to my level 1 class, you got to go 8 times until you mentally can understand it. As you apply knowledge, you're going to need what? Answers to your questions. So let's understand your goal is to master something. 8 times to hear the same thing, something to master it, and then apply it, and then it becomes routine. Now, me, I was born in a taxi on the way to Guardian Hospital. My mommy didn't want me. What am I going to do? Boo-hoo-hoo. Hell no. I just got pissed off. I got pissed off and did one thing, studied everything I could. I wanted to be the smartest SOB I could find, and that's what I got to do. You see, don't have an excuse. You're 45 to 75 years old, so what? Look at basically McDonald's. All right, Colonel Sanders, how old were they when they started their business? Your biggest problem, you've been ripped off from some friends and family. You basically paid thousands of dollars for crap that didn't work, and you've screwed up 50 times. Well, that's true. So if we understand the problem is money, why don't we go get the money? Oh, you're not winning the lottery, getting a raise? How about we get $10 million of credit? Corporate credit. Let's write it off. Let's have some fun. You see, what you got to understand is you have the ability since day one out of high school, but I never went to high school. I was at Owens Coast College at 14 and a half. So you could have started this whole thing and you waste so much friggin' time. It's ridiculous. But that's okay. I'll help you get ready for the CFO. You ready? So what we're going to do is understand how to play the game and win. Let's look at my ass. It is high 6-foot locker. I want you to reach all your goals. You understand? I did mine. It's simple. I don't have to work. I got money coming in automatically all the time. I call it auto income. So today, what we're going to think about is division process. Write down division process. See, the problem you keep doing is making yourself the sheep and the duck. And then you roll the dice and fall on your face. And then some of you even give up on that too. That kind of sucks. So let's do this. Why don't we repackage you like Humpty Dumpty? Let's take me and put it into you and do it my way. Why? Because your way sucks. Sorry. I want to make you a CFO. CFO, let's write it down. A chief financial officer. So let's understand, to be a chief financial officer personally, you need basically 100,000 of personal credit. But what you do is you basically kind of screw it up. What did you do? You took your personal credit, you jacked it up, got stuck, couldn't get it anymore. You backed yourself and your family in a corner. And then you honked your house, called silly and dumb. I want to get you 100,000 of credit. It might only be 2 of these. It's 50,000 each. So let's understand. You're going to use and put a sticky behind every card. Write it down because this is what you're going to do. I'm going to tell you what to do, and you're going to turn these suckers up. You're going to put a sticky behind every card. If it's 10,000, you can only use 29%. See, when you get that envelope, it's 10,000. Look what we got, $10,000. Let's go piss it away. Well, that's what you did. You're only supposed to use 29% because all cards fluctuate, but these two don't. See, your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. And you're not stupid. You just follow stupid. Sorry, it's true. So if I get you 10 cards at 10,000 each, you know how to play the game now. We're going to teach you to play even better than that, too. We're going to have some fun. All right. Corporation, I'm going to get you 250,000 in credit. That be okay? So corporate credit's a write-off and the interest rate in the credit card. It's like free friggin' money. It can finance itself. And then write it off and have some fun at the same time. Now, the next thing we have to think about is divisions. How do I multiply credit? Well, there's only 10 cards I like. The rest I think suck. Okay, so there's 10 good cards I like. The rest I don't like. But if I do it per division, I can multiply the credit. See, corporations can have babies called division process. All right, auto income. Your problem today is maybe you're getting by or enjoying your life. That's okay. But I don't think you're really happy. I think you're basically going through the rerun you've been doing all your life. and not getting above the what, you know what. So let's get auto income to 100,000 a month, okay? Let's turn around and do asset protection. Let's protect our assets and our family. Take a picture of that. That's what your goal is. Your goal is right in front of you. That's it. Not me, this. All right, to be a CFO. Now, one of my books I wrote a long time ago, and I redid it recently, and just don't take it personally, all right, because it's just very simple. All right, bullshit didn't pay your bills. You see, on TikTok, Google, and YouTube, there's a lot of BS, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I'll challenge anybody, knowledge and knowledge. I've been basically in front of people, online or in person, for 49 years, and I helped set up the credit system behind the system anyway. So the bottom line is, you know what? Bullshit don't pay our bills. What do we get to do? 87% of you, all right, basically have way too many damn excuses. You're afraid to try or spend money today because you've been ripped off so many times, and then you're getting older and slower. You're not as pretty as you used to be. Well, that's just the truth. None of us as pretty as we used to be. But if you could find 2,500 bucks today, and I said, here's all your goals, I'll hand you everything you want now. Would you find the 2,500 bucks? See, you put emergency there. The hell yes, you would. The answer is yes. You just said yes. What happens next? 5 minutes later, your yes became a no. You are so stuck. It sucks. If you roll the dice as a division, you don't bring the pain home, and you give it a hell of a try. I want to show you something. I want to show you Bill and Katie. Let's see what Bill and Katie did. Their credit's a little jacked up, all screwed up here. Okay. In 62 days, I got him a 730 score. It wasn't done until I got 77. Okay. I got American Express personal business, American Express cards, so they don't fluctuate. From there, all right, 65,200 of personal credit, 110 days. Okay, 145,000 in 165 days. Okay, I use, and listen carefully. Nobody wants me to do this, but some people do. I take their platinum American Express card, platinum, and I take it. I said, now I got you the card, give it to me physically. I'm going to exercise it. I'm going to spend $10,000 on it. Do you know you piss away $50 every other day, right? You do. By the way, 5,000 is 50 bucks a month. 10,000 is 100 bucks a month. I'm going to maintain that payment for them. That's what I did. You see, I got bank accounts that show up to the millions and millions of dollars. When I tie their corporation into one of my divisions under my bank account, I get to apply for American Express Blueprint loan for them. I did that. They were given 234,000. Is that good? All right. You see, they started with almost nothing. So what do? They wanted a storage unit. Okay. The storage unit we put in escrow was $1.2 million. Down payment was 110. Can they write a check now? There you go. Now what we got to do is look at the next thing. All right, monthly income is 18,352. 350. Not a lot, but at least it's 18 grand. We're trying to get to 100,000. Okay. Next thing is we get 2 more in escrow. So from there, it's 76,625. All right, monthly income by July. Is that good? All right. The next thing from now, we have $919,500 yearly income. See, you can use what I do and help you to replace your income or enhance it. It just depends what you're really trying to do. The next thing is from here, I told let's get a division to get a car wash. We did that. The car wash brings in $26,000 a month. Okay, per month, per year, $312,000. What do we get now? Let's watch. Okay, what did they do? See, your problem is you hold yourself back so much, it's ridiculous. It really is. 1 year and 62 days, the monthly income is almost 110,000. Okay, from here, yearly is 1.3 million. Is that good? Now understand, they started by doing one thing. They invested $2,499. See, every program I've ever done, I try to give you up to 10 times your money back. You spend $1,000, you get 10,000 back. 10 times, better than being Vegas. By the way, I'm only the only person on planet Earth that does that. So you never lose, you always get to win. But I did analyze 55 million people so far. Got 33 million millionaire clients and 30 billionaires. So they use the credit that I built to get more and more and more. Isn't that the way you're supposed to do it anyway? See, that's the way the system's designed. When you call one of my call centers, they're going to talk about rebuild and give you a credit card or corporation, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to get an opportunity to introduce myself to you in a webinar live, and I'm going to see if I can change your life completely. I want to take over. Now, if you don't have a corporation from last year, which can help you get $150,000 at the bank unsecured with no tax returns, let me know. I got them in stock. Okay. Now, the first thing for me to help you get to the American dream, I'd want to sit down on the phone with you or Zoom, and I want to go through past, present, and future. I want to look at good, bad, and ugly. You have a tax lien or bankruptcy? You ever screw up American Express or Chase because they don't forgive? Okay, then we're going to talk about family. You got husband and wife, got kids. All right, then we're going to talk about corporation, division, and then we're going to look at irrevocable trust. We're going to plan to live and get the American dream. We're going to plan to die. That's right, because I think probate sucks. See, here's your problem. Your family did not leave you a legacy and a legacy and a legacy like the Kennys, the Gettys, and the Hiltons did. This is what we're going to do for you and your family. Irrevocable trust. Your car you drive today will be a division of a corporation and write it all off. The house, escrow, closed homestead trust, you screwed that up too. You didn't know what a homestead is, you didn't put it in the trust. And you're sitting there going, that's about it. We're going to buy the house through the trust next. Auto income, cash flow, free up your time. So what we're going to do is take you and your partner of life, maybe your spouse, and put them on that phone with me for an hour. The office, all right, is going to sign you up, and I'm going to basically get on that phone with you. I'm going to take away your excuses, okay? Now, the next thing, this is 2025. This is a year to run, all right? And the bottom line is you don't look back. I want you to understand, write down, I will accomplish my goals, and tell it to yourself 10 times a day. See, you got to get possessed to want something bad enough. Now, we're going to focus right here. You got here? Now, I was lucky I was being used and abused as a kid. Say lucky because I always paid attention. I taught myself how to read at 2.5 years old, by the way, because I memorized every word. I have total recall on those things, and I have an IQ of 203. And then I talk and rhyme all the time and talk with both hands and walk and write too. When I was a kid, they said I was retarded. I just thought they were stupid. I was 7.5 years old when I heard from a poker game, Mrs. Hope's house, a corporation's a legal person. I wrote it down, told my bicycle, rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. Next door is a library next door. Man, what does this mean? She was rude as could be. 5 minutes later, here's a mock of his, here's a book. I read the book. See, the problem is it didn't give me a damn blueprint. So, and now everybody copies the word blueprint everywhere I go. Do you know I own the right of the blueprint for success? And I did my blueprint when I was 9.5 years old. So guess what we're going to do? You see, I didn't pay attention to says may sue or be sued. I screwed that up. So understand, my corporation that I did, I was 9.5 years old, cost me $10. That's right. I sent away $10 to the Secretary of State of California. Check it out. You'll find out I'm telling you the truth. Won't that set you free? Mine was a Helping Hand Industries. We got $100,000 of credit cards in the mail, freaked us all out. Damn. See, back then, you didn't have to apply for credit. People weren't stupid enough to use their SSN because now they're stupid enough to do that every day. So we got 100,000 credit in the mail. People got that in corporations all the time. Damn. I got named in the movie Dave as well. All right. Now I was 12.5 years old. You know what I did? I started the Orange County Blind Center. When I started the Orange County Blind Center, I used the word Braille, and I got sued. See, the Braille Institution owns that name. The bottom line, I had to learn about trade name, trademarks, and copyrights, and I want you to never bring that pain home. You brought the pain home because you don't know diddly squat. Sorry, just going to tell you the truth. So you got a corporation, oh goody for you. Look on Secretary of State's website in any state. There's your name, there's your corp, there's your officer's list, and you're on the bank. 5 questions and I got you. I pierce your veil every damn time. I know you're going to call the office. I don't have a corp. I got an LLC. Makes you sound stupid. An LLC is a corporation. So let's understand something today. Your lack of knowledge is why you're not getting where you want to go. The moment you sign for a car, you sign for a lease of a building or a credit card, you pierce your own damn veil. When they sue that corp, And guess what? You file bankruptcy, they come after you anyway because you guaranteed it. See, when I set up a book, 1987, Ken Yarborough and I wrote a book called File Segregation. Now, Ken was security chief at TRW and Experian, and I was his trainer. Simple. I didn't like his book. I thought it sucked. When we got done, I said, no, I don't like this. It's a lie. Ray, your divisions take you 90 days to 6 months. I said, I don't care. See, legitimately, a corporation, being a legal person, can create an entity called a division of process that I invented in 85, 86 and got permission to do so. And you know the IRS will give you an SS4 for every division you want and more. You can quit being the damn duck and sheep. See, let's draw this diagram right here. Let's draw it. Come on. Let's think today. Bank of America bankrupts a location called a branch number. A store bankrupts a store number. A city bankrupts a city, and they wipe out all the freaking debt in front of you while you're going, beep, 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 beep. Let's understand something today. A corporation can have a division, an entity that doesn't name you. Wouldn't that be okay? We can look at Sam's Club, Geico City. We could play My Way for a while because My Way gets millionaires to billionaires. You got to stop bringing that damn pain home because that sucks. I mean, I don't understand. Before you jacked it up, why didn't you ask them to increase it anyway? And why didn't you understand the rules and tools so you didn't jack it up and understand these don't fluctuate? What's wrong with you? I don't understand stupid. Do you? I'll never understand stupid, by the way. People aren't stupid. There's half the world is freaking lazy. Let's be a real CFO. Let's change our mindset into millionaire status. Let's look behind that curtain every time because that's what we got to do. It's simple. So let's understand. I want you to write down, see it, believe it, go get it. All right, that's what my first blueprint was called. Blueprint for Success. I own the rights to that too. So let's understand. You have a goal list. Goody. Let's get on the phone. Let me redo your list for you. Let me tell you your goal list, your daily list, your weekly list, and your project list. See, I'm going to tell you what to do and get you through the process so you don't have to screw up anymore. Sorry. All right, your way I think sucks. So let me make the list for you, okay, to get you a millionaire. Now, maybe my story can help you a little bit. I always felt I'm God's example. But again, that's just the way it is. So here's one of my yachts in the backyard in 2009. I got 3 of the yachts in the backyard. Where do you park yours? Everything I touch turns to gold since I was 4. 100 million to billion. It's kind of fun. Now, there I am, dead in a coma. I died. July 5th, 5:41, I'm dead. That's it. They called the time of death. He's dead. What am I going to do? Well, I heard things before I died in that coma. Then I got a chance to come back. Oh, just Google the address. You'll find out I'm telling you the truth. So there I am in this coma. I'm hearing my tax attorney come in and trick my wife to sign a POA. I heard the nurse ask my wife if I was a donor. She called the office for help, and Ron gets a U-Haul truck to steal my books and CDs. Tom sells my phone numbers and websites to a damn porn site. Highest bidder. Ah. But guess what I got to do? I got a choice to come back. So guess what I got to do? The machine went beepity beep again. She dropped her clipboard. Oh, he's alive. Yeah. See, I've been in 2 comas so far. One, I was crippled at 5.5 years old. All right. And then basically they're working on me the next one. But you know what we get to do? We get to help each other today. So I moved 24 times. By the time I'm 11.5 years old, a lot of shitty people, real shitty people. All they want to do is get money from the state and everything else. And it just sucks going to so many schools. There was always a bully. I get to go to school in Watts, Torrance, and Long Beach and Hawthorne. Good areas. Oh, I've been shot. I've been knifed. You know, I still got faith and persistence. So there I am in that oh shit day. Don't I look terrible? Oh, well. One of my clients said, hey, stay away from yachts and fireworks. All right. So for me, since I was a little boy and no one gave a shit about me, all right, and I'm a son of a you know what, threw me in a trash can. When you ask me a question, I was going to say one thing, always good. You see, I didn't think anybody gave a shit. So they ask how you doing. They don't care. I just say always good. Later on, I realized when God gave me always good, it's the mindset. See, I won't let someone steal my peace. And I'm going to say always good because I'm going to fight the pain. Then I'm going to say thank you, Jesus, again and again. So the devil's trying to knock us down, but God's delays aren't God's denials. So if we play this game correctly today, you got to learn how it works. Here's your problem. You were 14 to 16 and you were told to get an SSN. And you went, I'm a sheep, quack, quack, I'm a duck. You went and got it. Good for you. You didn't realize you signed an SS5 form, did you? See, you got one chance to try. That's not true, but that's what you allowed you. We the people. The Social Security card says do not laminate, don't carry with you, don't use for ID purposes, and you do it anyway? It's kind of like marijuana, pot. Okay, what? Simple. Federal government says no, state said okay. They can't make up their mind. So let's see what we're going to do today. We're going to compare SS5 to SS4. Look at line 1 right there. Legal name of entity. Entity, that's what I created under a corporation because I didn't want to pay a franchise tax fee for every entity I had. I don't want to pay franchise tax fee for my Shakey's Pieces, 31 flavors, my ice cream places, or my Subways and my shopping centers and all that real estate. Hell no. So what did I do? Division process. It says legal name of entity or individual person. Did you know you can have 3 of those of you? Yeah. You could have gave yourself 3 chances to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well be dead. Now, if you want to be a crook and don't want to pay tax, go to a prison like Wesley Snipes did. 3 years and $18 million out of his pocket. And now you're going to go, Wesley who? That's right. There's where his career went. So let's write down irs.gov. irs.gov. Write it down now. Let's plan the problem. See, you weren't prepared to get your assets kicked. Your friend and family to rip you off or you spend money on something that didn't work. Now there's that SS5 equals SSN and 1040. It connects the dots. See, that's how it worked. You didn't understand that. Well, we're going to play my way for a while. What did it say again? Don't laminate. Don't use for ID purposes. Don't carry with you. And it does say property of Social Administration, not you. We were marked by a number, by the way. All right, so that number was for your 1040 tax return. There it is. Isn't the goal never to bring the pain home? All right, so let's remember, when you got your first paycheck a long time ago, you went to HR and said, where's my money? And they told you the IRS gets their cut, you get the leftover. That's what makes us ducks and sheep. Quack, 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 bah. See, if you would have learned to play the game of business a long time ago, you wouldn't be sitting there watching me today. Let's go to irs.gov and do a 1244. If you got an LLC, when you start making money, you're going to turn it into an S. C, same way. Up to no tax, up to $3 to $5 million anyway. Ooh, we get to play. Now, here's your problem, what you did with you. Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody. We're going to jack up our cards, drop our score, get stuck, can't get any more, hawk our house, bring the pain home to you and me, and be stupid. Well, that's what you did. I can only tell you the truth. Simple. All right. You didn't know rules and tools because you didn't play with me and you didn't bother to look behind what? The silly people around you. So let's do this. Let's never bring the pain home. All right. Lack of knowledge makes people do stupid things. I don't think people are stupid. I think half the world is friggin' lazy. I'm going to guarantee what I say 100% for you in writing. That's right. In writing. I'm going to put it in red, big, bold ink. When you sign it, read it. You must be part of the program. Now, if you violate the rules, then it's on you. Don't tell me it's my fault when you screw up. 2 rules. Don't jack up credit cards and do not apply to crash your app or rescore. That's it. When you screw it up, and if you badmouth me, then I'm going to sue your assets too. I had 12 shitty people online putting me down. I sued them for $100 million each. Got to teach them a lesson. I'd help the devil if he stood here today. So the reality is, if you screw up, own the screw up, please. All right. You got a collection account, there's 5 ways to kill a debt. You didn't file your tax returns, you have a problem with the IRS. They have a magic form for you too called 656 433 A and B. That's right. We could get back in the system and play the right way. All right, here's how it works. When I designed this for Yarborough, for TRW and Sperrine, all right, simple. You put a sticky in the back of your card, you dummy proof the card. $10,000, you can use $2,900. See, when I was threatening to sue Credit Karma during pandemic, they kept saying 42%. That's a bunch of BS. If you notice, all dashboards now say below 30. So I wrote the rules at 25, 29% rule. So I want you to understand that. All cards. Now your excuse, well, I lost my job. I have an emergency. Knock it off. These don't fluctuate. Are unlimited to a million friggin' bucks. There's a 750. You don't screw up. That's when you learn to man up, woman up, and be responsible. What a concept for that, too. TRW stood for That Report's Wrong. Nah, Thomas Raymond Woolridge. They became a spirit in 96. When I drew this one, it was good, fair, hell no. All cards fluctuate, but two. We're going to learn to use Ray's rules and tools. Got it so far? All right. Now, I need you to call a phone number today. Write it down, 888-567-8688. See, you added people to the national mailing list and the robocallers. You did it to yourself. Congratulations. See, they sell the voting list 412 times a year. You know, the cable bill, all right, the corporation. You know, all these ding-dongs. Hey, I use for my rent payment to help my credit, bull. Hey, that's the biggest scam in the world, and you bought into it. So when they hack the bureau, they hack you. Called stupid, but no, what can I say? So the bottom line today, opt out 5 years or a lifetime. Phone number's in front of you. It's about time you take responsible and understand how to play the game of business and win, win, win. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. We're going to understand about balancing that debt one more time. All cards fluctuate, but two. So these don't fluctuate at all. They're unlimited up to $1 million. Damn. So you jacked up the wrong damn card, you backed yourself in a corner, and you're going, oh my gosh. Stop it. So help me help you and help other people too. The referral program. How about the affiliate program? See, when you get and lose your job, have an emergency, what do? You tend to jack up your credit cards. Did you at least call to increase the limits before you did that? No? Why not? So I want you to write down, you ready to write it down? All right, because we're going to talk about when Nixon took the gold standard off in 71, August. I'm willing to sacrifice the division, not the corporation or my family. See, you've been hurting you and your family long enough. It's ridiculous. From now on, you're willing to sacrifice a division, not the corp and your family. Simple. Can you write that down, please? See, the bottom line is very simple. We got to learn to play the game. We need our cake and eat it too. That's right. We're going to use Ray's rules. We're going to become a certified CFO, and we're never going to bring the pain home. Got it so far? All right, so let's play some more. Take a picture right here. Can you imagine I came out of a coma worth $3.7 billion, and the next day I came out of the coma, I got nothing, we're homeless. I went over to Best Buy, instant credit, $25,000, got a computer, got some Visa gift cards, and I built it up and away. See, I don't stay down like you. Your problem is you don't know how to play the game to win. So guess what? I got up to $51,000 of supply credit to turn into cash to balance my debt. Shouldn't you do that too? So that 750 score is waiting for you if you want it, but you're going to have to do what I tell you to do. I'm going to analyze your credit. I'm going to take your corporation or you or your personal life, and I'm going to set up a file like this, and I'm going to analyze the you know what out of you. I'm going to take your 510 and turn it to a 730, 770. Then I'm going to get you 300,000 in credit. Want to be next? So if I get to analyze you my way, all right, and I'm the only one on planet Earth that does this anyway, this way here, guess what? We're going to put a rapid rescore and rapid refresh in place. Why not? I invented both of those 44 years ago with Harold Stokes and Ken Yarborough. Why not? So that 510 became a 757. Would you like one of those too? But they're part of the program. They have no excuses. And you got to be part of it too. Here's a 651. They got no green lights or no possibilities. No green lights. Why? Rapid rescore 750, green lights, and $1 million credit. $1 million of the credit. Oh, here's a bankruptcy case. Boo-hoo-hoo. Nice couple. Unfortunately, they went to a bankruptcy attorney. He sold them a bankruptcy they didn't need in the first place. They didn't know any better. See, they're trying to find an expert, and most of them are blah, blah, blah. Now, here's really weird, because in the bankruptcy, I got him a $500 card. I got to build them up again. So if you listen to those 3 ding dongs on TikTok, you need a Capital One secure card, which actually drops your score so you can't get any more. Don't listen to stupidity, please. If you ever need a secure card, it's Open Sky. There's no inquiry. Write it down. But if you let me do it, I'll probably get you a card off my dashboard right away. But let me know. Next, we got this 11 city collection accounts. Damn. Laid on their car payment right there. See, they were going to repossess the car, but I got them $3,000 so they can make the car payment. See, we got to balance our debt. And that's the ultimate goal. So Rapid, what it does is it pushes the score up, creates green lights, and gets the bad stuff over here. And it's like, peekaboo, we get to play. Now, it's very funny because when I built $1 million of credit for my cat, I was just pulling a stunt. I was always doing something like this. It's fun. By the way, I was at basically the Bonaventure in Los Angeles for 32 years every Wednesday night. Egg Magazine interviews me. Used Platzi to finance your business. So if cats have 9 lives, so can you. Would you like $1 million of credit? But it'll be up to you to follow through. Now, we got to look at Intuit because they bought Credit Karma on December 3rd, 2020. There's no phone number to help you. That sucks. I can't wait till my dashboards and company goes out there 24-hour service to help people for real, not just this no phone number to help you kind of crap. But that's just my opinion. So guess what we got? We got basic credit repair. It's a fraud. But I see them all over TikTok. The magic letters. Ooh. Let me get out my magic wand. Bing, 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 bing. See, the reality is credit repair is against the law, federal law. It says they can't collect money up front, but they do it every day. From there, the Credit Repair Organization Act says the same thing too. We got the CFPB, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, that indicts the Credit Repair Cloud founder, Daniel. He might go to prison. He's out there saying, you can get in the credit repair business. Ooh. Anybody can write stupid letters. They're all on Google anyway. My wife gave them there when I wrote all those books. All right, for free. Now they're charging their fee. Do yourself a favor. All right, write down Section 611 and Google the hell out of it because you can learn what you do for yourself. All right, LifeLock, be careful, please. They keep on all the radio stations and all the TV going blah, 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 but they've been indicted 6 friggin' times. Last indictment's $100 million. All right, so guess what? Be careful. I'd like to obtain your credit reports today. I'd like to analyze it in the next 24 hours. I'd like to be able to tell you what to do come this week. Live. You're stuck with me. Isn't that fun? Now, I'm going to do this in about 45 working days. All right, up to 90 working days for you, but if you follow through and do what you're told. So I'm the one who does all the analyzations on live. Isn't that fun, Friday or Saturday? Ray Reynolds University, my dream. If you want a copy of the 12 books and CDs, I designed them so you'd finish 1 book per month. That's the way it was. By the end of the year, you had a millionaire corporation. The office now sells that for $1,000. If you buy it during the webinar with me, it's half price. The real estate was designed for, Homestead Block or UCC1 chattel mortgage. $2.2 billion real estate to maintain. Financial series, buckets of money, tax balance, be the bank. The office is $19.99 for both series. I'm half price again. It's $9.99 and it's a Zelle. Take a picture of Zelle. Ray at raisecredit.com. You always put RW in your Zelle so they know it's off of a webinar. That's half the fun to play the game to win. All right. Now, I got all these specialty classes in rotation. They're every Saturday at 9 o'clock in rotation. This last week, we did tax balancing. This next coming up week's going to be leveraging the money. Leveraging it to more money. Write it all off. All right. So here's what we got to do. All right. You got to get your passcode because I think you're stuck. How about I show you some of the Lamborghinis, the Duffy, the mansion? How about why men do jump? Stupid people say we don't. How about more Lamborghinis? All right. How about race boats, helicopters, U-Docks, yachts, and some Ferraris too? I call it Ray's Rules. Would you like some goodies? But again, you got to start with see it, believe it, go get it. So we could play. Now, I had a problem in the late 80s and 90s, always giving me crap. They were saying your loan to value problem. I transferred everything into divisions. Then I got billions and billions of dollars to play with. Isn't that fun? So guess what? Every piece was a division. No loan to value problem anymore. We could play and show you how to bring in billions and millions. That's what I did. $100 million building? Ooh, $1 million Lamborghini? I like Lamborghinis. Pay tax, buy a Lamborghini. Okay, here's God's gift. The mansion's in the harbor. See, my biggest problem I had is I got 3 yachts, 2 race boats, a Duffy, and a bunch of Sea-Doos, and I have properties in all 5 islands. It's all over the place. So I needed the large U-Dock. They only had one of those. And the Duffy was taking the wife, basically what? To Captain Jack's every Friday and Saturday for steak and lobster. She's one of the CFOs anyway. It's a business dinner. Okay, when you have everything you want, what are you going to do? When I was 26 years old, I was afraid I was going to get fat, ugly, and die. So I decided to help more people like you. All right, so guess what? When you have everything you want, it's kind of fun. I don't have to do a damn thing. But then what am I going to do? Be bored? Watch TV? Come on, that's boring. See, most people that retire get fat, ugly, and die. I want to live forever. I'm only 39 years old. Helicopter, Lamborghini building. Why men you jump? Now, I had a problem the night this guy came out. He's there basically for Guinness Book of Records. First thing he did when he opened the door, opened his big fat mouth and says, "Where's the wires? Nobody can do that." I wasn't trying to do anything. I was doing what I could do. So I jumped up 13 feet in the air just from standing there to go, 13 there. Bing! I never had to run to go jump. Just fly. I kicked out the lights that night, and the man ran out like a little girl, like a little sissy. Came back an hour later. Oh, this is an aluminum building. No blank, Sherlock. Now let's understand. Mindset, you can accomplish your goals. But then I did some research after my coma. Found out my grandfather's Richard Bishop. He won the Olympics in '32 in Los Angeles. Coach Bishop, Roosevelt High. I think he looks like Al Capone. He didn't give a shit about me either, too. But the word no doesn't mean no. It means they don't know how. So if you want to play, I'm online 6 days a week, Friday and Saturday classes all the time, and I'll take away your damn excuses. Okay, every one of you should have $1 million corporation by the time you were what? 17, 18? I had mine at 15, 14 and a half. But again, it's up to you. You're sitting there going, me. Stop it. You better play with me and we'll get you where you want to go. Now you're 45 to 70 now. Maybe you played it safe and never took the chance or you got your asses kicked. But again, what do we get to do? Your biggest problem, your biggest mistake is your lack of commitment. And you didn't fight through the damn pain. And you gave up on you. That's not acceptable at all. So there's me with about $10 million of credit. I'm broadcasting from my Los Angeles, and this is from my Las Vegas show. And it's fun on TV. The new one's coming up too. We get to play some more. All right, what am I going to tell you? Always good. Thank you, Jesus. That's the way it works. It's a mindset. Today, you look at today's date, you write it down, and we look at 90 working days. In 90 working days, if I don't make your score go up, up, and away, if you do everything I say, and if it doesn't work, I'll give you the keys to the Lamborghini. In other words, I'll take away your BS excuses. Like I told you, bullshit doesn't pay your bills. You want a phone call? It's simple. The office is going to sell you for about $600. If you sell $399, you get a phone call with me 15 to 20 minutes now. All right, guess what we're going to do with this Zoom thing I'm coming up with? I want to Zoom every other week with a group of people. I want the group of people all together. I'm only allowing 20 in there. So take a picture if you did that today. No one in the offices, because I didn't even tell them about it. But it would be a Zell now. If it's not, okay, then it doesn't exist. I want to blueprint you, past, present, and future. I want to make sure you understand what we're going to do, and I'm going to hold your hand every step of the way. I don't have excuses like you. So understand, the office is going to charge you $1,999, and that's that blueprint call for you. What's going to happen is, if you did it right away, for me, it's half price of $999. It's a Zell. Simple to do. All right, now let's think about the United States of America Incorporated. That's right. Supreme Court says a corporation is a legal person. So we get 50 courts, 50 what states? And cities are corps too? Do you know, because they wanted to plan their old shit day? They did. They came up with the Chapter 9 bankruptcy. You've had 11 cities file bankruptcy in front of you. Why about the debt and stay in the business making millions and billions? Well, you sit there and going, beep, 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 beep. Why don't we learn about we the people? Supreme Court says so, corporation. Stop bringing the pain home. All right. Here we got Glenn. He was feeling sorry for himself. I met him. He's living in his Pinto car for 3 years. What happened, Glenn? I lost my job. My wife left me. Get another woman. That one wasn't good enough. Sorry. She's just not good enough. Finally got him get out of that Pinto. $1 million business, brand new house, brand new truck. Put him on info commercial. Is that okay? Now, when I helped free Ricky Dicky Ross, I got him $3 million. Thomas was in prison for 26 years. Damn. It only took me 6 months to get him brand new dump trucks, doing $5 million a year. Michael, God rest his soul. We got Costner. We got Arnold. We got presidents. Oh my goodness. What do we got? Giovanni for Pixar. College professor, Biola University. Steve from Gold's Gym, Superman. Kurt Cobain, God rest his soul. And I got her $1 million too. See, understand, no matter where you come from, I can build you my way too. I'm also known as the Incorporated for Rich and Famous. Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers and Angels. This is pathetic. All right, why can I say that? I came out of a coma. The day before that coma, 3.7 billion. Now the next day I'm homeless. Are you freaking kidding me? I lost my job, so man up. Go drive an Uber, Lyft, have a garage sale. Go do DoorDash. Go to the church for the food because they'll give it to the food for the kids. This is ridiculous. This is not being a man. Okay, man needs to man up. I'm just going to tell you the truth. There I am, dead. I get to come back. What did I do? I got my 3 divisions of me and my 5 closet divisions. I built $1 million of credit in 6 damn weeks. I bought my wife an extreme house. Why do people stay down? It's ridiculous. Why do they bring the pain home? Ridiculous too. So let's understand something today, a division of me. That Lamborghini, $6,800 a month. Pay tax, buy a Lamborghini. If I bought it through the corporation, I would have been stupid. I bought it as a division of a corporation, and I guaranteed it is that too. If I screw up, I can disconnect, isolate, incorporate. See, I don't allow the things that come after me like you do. You like to be the duck and the sheep. All right, you sign a lease of a building, it's a division of you. How about the pieces of property, separate liability? The SS4 was designed to receive money and pay tax when it's profitable. Under the Fair Lending Act, one car could get 99 more. Why not? That's what I did. Why would anybody steal the money from their family to start a business? Isn't that stupid? People aren't stupid. They're just freaking lazy, I guess. Your corporation today. Look at online Secretary of State's website. I'll bet you got your home address there. That's called stupid. You're not stupid. You did stupid. It should be mailbox, etc., shared office space. Okay. So what happens is very simple. They sue that. They sue you. See, that kind of sucks. Why don't we create our line of defense? Because there's always someone trying to kick your assets and fight back. Winning the game of business. Got it so far? All right. 750 is waiting for you. All right, add you to my credit system. All you got to do is remember it's 2025. It's the year to run, never look back. And then you say to yourself 10 times a day, I will accomplish my goals. I'll accomplish my goals. You want to be a millionaire? When you say yes, that's called wrong. The answer is no. I'm sorry. These people on TikTok, between Corey and, Grant and all these people being rich. They're not rich. Their corporations might be rich. Okay, and some of the crap that comes out of their mouths like crap. Are you kidding me? All right, they act like they're this guru. There's no such thing as a guru. You don't want to be rich. You want to be a rich corporation. Got it so far? So we're going to do boring and steady. I want someone to drive you around your city today on the busy street. I want you to look at all these every 6 miles. Then I want you to pull down that visor because you're in the passenger side. Why don't the hell you don't own these things? Why don't you own these things? What's wrong with you? I don't get it. All right, you took 50,000, you pissed it away. 100,000, the money you pissed away, you could have got 10 of these. What's wrong with you? I don't get it. Well, the Ray Reynolds Investment Group LLP is going to have fun with people who want to play. They can partner up, and we're the experts of auto income since I invented it anyway. So you like goodies yet? You want to partner up? We're going to do the properties and also the auctions. And then the Chase, it has that repo list. We play with that every week. And then we're going to play some more. You know what happens right now? You can go buy a brand new house under a division for $5,000 down. Now remember, $5,000 on a credit card costs you $50 a month. What you piss away every other day. Would you like 3 of them? Would you like that real estate office to maintain it for you? Would you like to get 10,000, 100,000 a month? Would you like to go to another state and do the same thing again? We can find 15 states to play this game. From there, how about the dry cleaners over books on that years ago? Got a client, 3 locations, 63,000 a month. From there, how about the laundromat? All right, it's fun too. We get auto income. See, I'm always picking on some ran by a third party. How about storage units? I still remember the day that my ex-father-in-law bought the first storage unit. I was 19. It was fun. Dr. Robert Soltis from LA School Board. We had fun making money. Oh, I got my first Jack in the Box division, 19. Oh, let's get some gas stations. You don't see the owner there, do you? So if we did this correctly, what do we get to do? Auto income. Now, I did have 22,000 payphones at one time, and then they got replaced by these cell phones. The ones in prison are still good, but you know most states have a program to get an EV charging stations. You can invest with them too. So let's play the game and understand. I have a location system. I can show you how. Go get it. I'll help and coach you all the step way, or we do it together. I'll do it all for you too. Either way, we get auto income. Isn't that the goal? Auto income. So I don't want to run a business. I just want to own it. I want to be the damn bank. That's what I've always done since I was a little kid. Now, here's the way it works. If I get you a corporation, or I take the one you got right now, we get you a credit card, we're going to daisy chain it 9 more ways. If it's a $100,000 paid over time limit, and I got 9 divisions in a parent company, isn't that $1 million? There's 10 cards I can do this with. Ooh. So the reality is each division should have a different type of franchise. By the way, this is going to get 100,000 to 1 million a month. And that's financial freedom. Take a picture because you need to. That's your future. So if you want, you can play with me. We'll give you a location or 2 to play with too. We'll coach you and help your hand. So let's understand. Take a picture of this. These are the ones that I like to play with. Auto income and up to 100,000 a month minimum. And then we build up and away on top of that. So here's some clients that did some good stuff. It took him about 4 months to get to the score up and away, and John got 26,000 a month. Not a lot. Then we got Robert, he got 35,000. Then we got Dave here. It took him 8 months to do this, got 96,000. Is that good? From there, Katie got 224. So we get to play the game again and again. And the bottom line is, remember the Zao today. Now let's think about Freddie Mac. Section 8, 2 or 3K. How about those loans you can put up to 10% down called a DSCR loan? We can play that game too. But again, I want to be the bank, don't you? We can play to win. All right, here's a 750 score for you. That means I'm going to get you up to 10,000 of credit, which you probably never had anyway. And then I'm going to do a wrapper rescore. And then if you have any shitty credit, we're going to dispute the crap out of it for 9 months. We're going to charge you $14.99. And then from there, you go to class Friday or Saturday or both. And then on top of that, all right, we're going to discount it today to $9.99. So guess what you get to do? You get to play. So $9.99, and I'm giving you how much? $10,000 of credit? What are we, crazy? It's 10 times your damn money. Yeah, I've always done that, by the way. Starter package for a millionaire in the making, rebuild you. What am I going to do? Take your corporation or hand you one for free. You pay your filing fee. For $2,499, I'm going to give you $25,000 of credit back to you. By the way, that's 10 times your investment. Analyze, add history, and pop credit as soon as possible. Are you willing to play? And you can go to class starting this week too, but it's up to you. So if you did it right away, it's $19.99. That's what you can do right away. If you Zao, there's your Zao. What you might want to do is call the office right away, one of the call centers. 800-254-9506. Find out if they waive that 5% fee. They probably will on a couple things, but it'll be up to you. The goal is to repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. Okay. So if I get you 100,000 of personal credit, then I go after the corporate credit as well. I'm going to get you basically the Green Spark for 100,000 up to that, and the 30,000s. That's 160 times 9. Is that $1 million? How about the B of A have 3 cards times 9? Wells Fargo has 4. How about we had Inc. times 5? How about gold? So if we take these 5 cards and build up to $5.4 million, would we want to go over to the bank? Of course we do. As long as you have a 2-year corporate division or both, you can get basically help bridge the gap up to 150, no tax returns. So these are my 5 favorite ones. I call it checkbook money, and that's up to 5.4 million. And divisions justify the projection of $1 million in a business plan. We get to play. But again, the $1 million maker becomes you. And we take that corporate divisions and we play the game to win. Isn't that the ultimate goal? Now, if you want, I'll get you the American Express Platinum Business and Personal Division card, Employee card. How many would you like? But it's up to you. Would you like the gold too? So understand, 17 years ago, we got all the cash application for business to represent division process right there. Isn't that fun? Now, it's really weird. American Express is crazy, in my opinion. They offer 99 more cards. Let's get you 2 for you because they don't fluctuate, and let's get 2 for the corporation too. Now, they're going to get you the line of credit personal, and then we want to go get that blueprint loan up to 250. That's okay for you. And what are we going to do? Let's understand, you're not winning the lottery, you're not getting a raise, and everything you've tried in your life never got you to $1 million to $1 billion. Play with me for 6 months to a year, and guess what happens? Your life changes immediately. We're going to take borrowed money, and we're going to buy our lifetime income because borrowed money is not taxable. The lifetime income should be real estate or franchise. Got it so far? And guess what? Manageable debt offsets taxes. 100,000 of personal, auto income, $1 million of corporate credit. And then we're going to leverage the crap out of it. Okay? The class called Leveraging Money is this Saturday. You might not want to miss it. But again, if you need 100,000 of credit today, okay. The office usually charges 10%, but they have a sale right now because it's President's Day. It's $7,999. But if you did it now, I mean right now, right this now, I'm going to give you a 50% discount. $5,000 for 100,000. I don't get a commission or a paycheck. It's now, or forget it. Call the office and get their deal. Simple. $50,000, so usually $5,000. They discount $39.99. Today it's simple. It's $24.99. If it was done now. Next, 25,000 of credit. It's usually $2,500. But again, they discount it to $19.99. Right now, I'm going to give it to you for $12.50. If it was a Zelle now. But if it's not, call the office, get the other price. It's up to you. See, I'm having fun. Zelle now. Call the office, 800-254-9506. Simple to do. All right, the coaching programs are fun. I've changed 33 million millionaire clients' lives. 30 billionaires. Wanted me to change yours? So you could join in the coaching programs, then you get a junior, senior, or me as your coach. This means we're going to look at credit, loan, and money. Write it down. Credit, loan, and money. What I designed because I wanted to create a way to not lose the credit I had in the 80s. They're shrinking my limit, so I had to loan out money. That's where cash flow for you time came from in the first place. So here we have a corporation, line of defense, and we have a division for franchise and an apartment complex. See, that's how you start getting up to 100,000 a month. That's why I call it financial freedom. Now, here's the thing that I had a problem with. All right, I wanted to be the bank. At 21 years old, here I had a problem. See, I'm doing flippity dippity doos. The buyer's a friggin' liar. The agent's a liar. The broker's a liar. The contractor's a liar. And look at all these idiots in 2008 screwing all that up too, countrywide. I just want to be the damn bank. Make more sense, right? So when I sold my first car, a very expensive car, I got the deposit. And then I said, we're going to carry the paper. See, they didn't have to get a loan. I had my loan, but I charged the difference at $413 a month, 7 years. I sold a house, did the same thing, got $1,200 a month for 30 years. Is that okay? I always wanted to be the bank, don't you? Every apartment complex you do, you can split deed it. You can learn the assignment of mortgage, assignment of asset, once you write them down. We can play that game too, and that's what we're going to teach this weekend. Oh, money making machine. That means if you want today, you can basically get supply and vendor credit. I call it OPM money since 1974. Don't pay a bill up to 90 days. It's done in Bradstreet again. We can sell on Amazon and eBay. Whee! Now, if you have a corporation today, and you don't have cash credit, let me know. I'll get you a bunch of that too. If you don't have a corp, I'll tell you what. How about I build one and give you one for free? You pay your filing fee. How about you stop bringing the pain home and put your ducks in a row? Let me repackage you my way because your way sucks. Sorry, but it's true. So what's a corporation again? It's right there. A legal what? So when they sue you? So look at SS4 one more time. Does it not say entity right there? When I explained this to Ted Turner, I was 9.5 years old, by the way. Also says individual person. So we can understand that a grocery store has a store number, bank has branch numbers, and cities have numbers too. Oh, they get to bankrupt the pieces of debt because they have separate tax IDs. The form was designed for credit and purposes, banking and credit purposes right there per entity. How many would you like? Just don't have any intent to do fraud. Your corporations allow 4 things and raise rules. That's it. Do whatever you want, but I want a buffer tax. Corporate credit's a damn write-off. I buy the car at fleet price, and I get the free buffet. Then I'm going to have divisions for line of defense. They're cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports, and separate liability for real estate. I'm going to have my real line of defense in case I have a shit day. Then I'm going to build my corporate umbrella. I'm going to bring the pain. I'm like you. So guess what? The lack of knowledge makes people do stupid things. I don't think people are stupid. I think half the world's freaking lazy. All right. So I had to keep my $53 million of credit going. I kept shrinking my limits. What am I going to do? Simple. I loaned out the money under C101D, C191D. And you know what I did? I created a cash flow, freed up my time using my divisions and my book called Buckets of Money. Wrote the original one 28 years ago. Let's play. Let's see what I did. I took $4.6 million of credit. I loaned it all out. All right. And from there, I got $190,000 a month. Then the assets behind were $1.1 billion. Okay. That took 41 divisions, 18 months. Auto income, that was a 98. From there, do you want to be a millionaire? Hopefully the answer is no. Would you like to be a millionaire corporation? Oh, yeah. How do we separate liability? Division process. There you go. So let's understand financial series. We get tax balancing, buckets of money, and become the bank. Isn't that what the goal should be? We get to win. Now understand, when I set up the dashboards in 1987, when I was training Yarborough, TRW for Experian, what are we going to do? All I needed was a name of a person, name of a wholesale, name of a business. And if I add 2000 of history, it established a credit report. Then later on, I got tax IDs. Isn't that fun? Today, all right, you can get 3 divisions with or without credit, 9, all right, or you can get 12. Take a picture of that, all right, and do a Zelle now if you want. Pick what you want. There's your Zelle. You can call the office as well at 800-254-9506. Buckets of money. Every division should be a bucket of money. The Ray Reynolds University was my dream. Died in a coma, had to rebuild that too. Credit system. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to write down driver's license, registration, insurance. I want you to change the address of those today. Hopefully it's a P.O. box or a mail-in address instead of your home, because that's called stupid. You're not stupid. You're doing stupid. The car is fleet price tax ID division. Fleet price tax ID division. You buy a house, never joining, or your husband or wife. It's a married person, sole and separate property. Then it goes to homestead, then a trust. Who controls the trust? Controls the house. Car. If you lose house and car, you know what happens next? The creditor, they tell the IRS it's a 1099-C. Now you got double shitty credit. Every property should be a division. Offset your taxes with your house payment. Amazon didn't pay tax on the first 10 billion to trillion. Why would they pay tax? Corporations don't pay tax. They don't have to. All right, because there's no loophole. They do what they're allowed to do. We watch him borrow $44 billion to buy twiddly-dee-twiddly-dum. He's got basically what? A spaceship. So's the other guy. They got spaceships. Got to beam me up, Scotty. So we could actually win the battle, play the game, and join the club if you want to. Pay tax, buy a Lamborghini. This means today Your paycheck is taxable income, and you pay the car payment, gas registration, insurance. And I say, no, no, no. Drive a company car. Wouldn't that make more sense? But it's up to you. So from here, I don't want to pay tax, right? Knock off the crap. We all have to pay tax. We can't play peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. Wesley Snipes tried. He went to 3 years in prison for 3 years and $18 million less out of his pocket. And you're going to go, Wesley who? Again, what's what happens? No peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. We have to pay as much tax as we have to. From there, you want to buy a wholesale price called OPM. You get an open account up to 90 days. All right, from there, you save up to 70%. You do leveraging of money, offset the money, get the honey, and then you build up to what? $15 million of credit. All right, line of defense. Wouldn't that make more sense? But again, you learn to be a CFO. All right, so we get to play the game, we get to win. What are you willing to lose? I decided when I was going to get married, I better have a foolproof program. Since they didn't have one, I created one. Okay, family, finally got one. Do you realize I never had a Christmas and a birthday until I got a wife? That sucks. When she buys me something, I feel guilty. That sucks even more. Corporation, division. The only thing should ever be sacrificed is the division, not the family, not the corporation. It's how you get checkmate. So I like the Lamborghinis. I like the big buildings and reach the dream. Think to be the impossible. Been training people for millions and billions, all right, into corporate divisions for over 49 years. If you want to join the club, let me know. So that CFO is waiting for you. I told you to take a picture earlier today. From there, what did I say earlier? Sorry, don't take it personally. Bullshit doesn't pay your bills. So 87% of you have too many damn excuses. If you needed to find $2,500 today, you would. No matter what happens, you would find a way to get you to all your goals. You're going to say yes. Then 5 minutes later, you procrastinate, you backpedal, and it became a no. There's your problem. You are the same problem you've been having all your life. I told you about Bill and Katie. All they did is take $24.99 and build it up and away to $1.3 million. They had no excuses. What's your excuse now? So understand, you don't have a corp from last year. You want 2 years? We have them in stock. We charge $5,000. From here, you need a phone call with me? Simple, $3.99. Want a blueprint call? No problem at all. We're going to blueprint you. Hopefully your spouse will be on the phone or your partner of life. The office charges $19.99. I'm giving it away today online, $9.99 if it was done right away by Zell. Program coaching's fun. So this way we look at your credit files every 5 days. Boring and steady. Get one of these things around your corner, please. Somebody owns it, might as well be you. We get auto income. The investment groups for simple. If you want to do the work, we'll hold your hand and do it, or we'll work together, or I'll do it for you. I don't have excuses. So my basically our location system works pretty good. So if you like one, let me know. Your future should be this. Take a picture. That's what your future should be. $100,000 to $1 million a month. I'd like you to own it and not run it. Is that okay, third-party management? So let us know in the future if you want to play the game to win this time. And I always look at we do the work for you. But again, I look at my location system, basically getting locations for people and helping them work through the escrow. I'll do it for them too. So what happens today, you get a 50%, oh, that was supposed to be removed. Sorry. Here, no, this is, oh, I guess on this. Okay, we'll have to do that anyway. The mini coaching blueprint call. Okay, one coaching call after that, 10,000 of credit, rapid rescore, 50% off. Okay, that's $19.99 if it was done right away. But again, it has to be done now. If you want a 6 weeks coaching program with me, all right, we're going to give you the blueprint call. We're going to give you 25,000 in credit, expedite the rapid, put all you in all those classes, level 1, 2, and 3. The discount today is $6,000. It's 50% off. It's a Zell. Call the office right away, 800-254-9506. If you want 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, then we got to change our goal. See, the IRS says $5 million company below is small company. So let's focus on 5 million now. Let's go fight to get the keys, or I'll do it for you. So if you want to learn how to play the game more, maybe it's 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. But our goal is to do what? We need to increase the limits of credit cards. We need to daisy chain credit. We need to basically have a call every other week. We got to go to that 3 months. It's simple. It's going to cost you literally $9,000. Then I'm going to give you 50,000 credits a bonus. If I give you 6 months, it's 16,000. Bonus credits 100,000. If I do a year with you, it's 32,000, and then 200,000 a bonus credit. So that's a Zelle. I'll call the office right away. 750 scores waiting for you. We can analyze you right away. I can show you how to get to 750, but you're gonna have to do what I tell you to do. We're gonna work together. We're gonna sing Kumbaya. I'm gonna give you 10,000 credit and a rapid rescore. We're gonna dispute all your negative crap for 9 months for free. We charge $14.99. Today it's $9.99 if you did it right away. And you go to class on Friday or Saturday or both. Simple. I like that. You never bring the pain home. From there, if you want the starter package, we build your corporate, give you one. Then you pay your filing fee. $24.99, give you 25,000 in credit back to you. Very simple. Analyze, add history, and pop credit as soon as possible. If done today, the discount is $19.99, but it have to be done right away. There's your Zelle. There's that phone number to call the call center right away. 800-254-9506. Help me help you help other people too. Even have an affiliate program. I'm going to do my best while Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. I would suggest right away, Zelle, anything you're looking to do today, or call that office right away. 800-254-9506. Always remember, we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.